at it.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Book Nights coming at you with a quick update, another Marvel Monday update in terms of Marvel Legends. But first, just a friendly reminder, please check out episode 142 of the ACBA podcast. We went on Friday night this past weekend. Once again, that was 2 weekends in a row, debuting on Friday because we all had things going on leading into Mother's Day on Sunday. On Saturday, I actually got together with my girl, her mom and dad, my mom and dad, a couple of her friends. We had like a little dinner party at this wine shop that we frequent, and we had a sommelier come and do a wine class, and it was a wine tasting, and we had some Indian food catered and cake and champagne, and it was really cool. My girl's birthday is this coming week, but we did that this past Saturday, so it was a lot leading up to that, planning all of that. Obviously I couldn't podcast, and then Sunday was Mother's Day, and obviously I got together with my mom and all of that stuff for some more hors d'oeuvres and drinks and all of that good stuff. So it was a pretty festive weekend. Had a lot going on. Back at work on Monday morning, back on the grind, and coming at you with another update here. Oh, and I also got a couple of big hauls this past week. I talked about one on the last episode of the podcast, but between Saturday and yesterday, Sunday, I got this. So shout out to my man Hannibal Beast 13 from Instagram. We've been trading up things for quite a while, but he happened to be down in New York City from up in Binghamton this weekend, and we were supposed to be doing another trade, and he hit me up and was like, you know what, I actually bought the stuff down here. I was going to leave it with my family in Brooklyn and have them just mail it to you, but I could actually drop it off. So I happened to be at my mom's house, and it was on his way up towards Binghamton, and we met for like a brief moment. He dropped this off, so I was actually able to finish up the Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure wave, so I'll knock out those reviews this week. He got me my first Stormtrooper on the new Buck from Star Wars Black Series. Excited about that. I got a Flint. I got Winter Soldier from the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure wave, which was the last figure I needed to complete that Build-A-Figure. I've been on a little tear as of late, completing Build-A-Figures and getting things cleaned up as far as Marvel Legends goes. So I completed my Crimson Dynamo, and then the rest of the stuff here was from Big Bad Toy Store. I just completed a second Super Scroll, so now I have one that's fully powered down and one that's powered up. I talked about that last week. I did it the poor man's way. Very close to, actually no, I'm not. And now that I got these last figures from the Tri-Sentinel wave, I'll be able to complete that bath. So I'm actually just one Build-A-Figure behind at the moment, and that's the Bro Thor Build-A-Figure. So if anybody has any of those figures from that wave, I already got Cap and Iron Patriot, so I need everything else basically. So hit me up if you have any of those figures. And once again, shout out to my man Hannibal Beast 13. He gave me something else too that I will show later as I finish off the reviews for the Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure wave. But man, like I always say, it's always wonderful to actually meet people in person from the community. One of the best things about the community is actually the camaraderie and actually, you know, getting to chop it up with like-minded people. Obviously, collecting and displaying is wonderful, but to actually really be able to meet a lot of regular, cool, down-to-earth people is always a treat. It's always a joy. And then also this morning, the trailer for Venom 2 dropped. I don't know how much of this I can show without getting a strike or something, or them trying to hit me with the copyright claim, but we'll talk about this obviously in depth on this week's podcast. Seeing a lot of mixed reactions, a lot of people not really happy with this. And last night we actually got some images that leaked early, some spoiler images that I refuse to share. I'm trying to stay away from the spoiler game and kind of taking away Hasbro's thunder for these product launches and pre-orders and stuff like that. You know, I don't really need the likes on Instagram for that stuff. I'd rather wait for the media official images and then put them out and put out my little videos and do it that way. I don't get anything out of doing it on Instagram, you know? But yeah, we knew ahead of time that we were going to get a 2-pack with Iron Man and Thanos, and that we would be getting an MCU Odin as well. All of these are MCU as part of the Infinity Saga line, I believe. But at about 11 a.m., Hasbro dropped this email, and then at 1 p.m., these things went up for pre-order. So some pretty unique things about the Iron Man and Thanos 2-pack. Looks like the head and neck is all one piece on this Iron Man here, so that may make it difficult to do some swaps with just the unmasked Tony Stark head. But we do get the Mark 85 armor, kind of battle damage. We get Thanos with the gauntlet on the right hand. Hopefully we can swap arms on this Thanos with the last Build-A-Figure version we got. I'm kind of over Thanos at this particular point, but all the additional heads and stuff that you get here with Thanos makes it kind of a moot point to even have collected the previous versions. His weapon looks like it's updated. You got a couple of effects with Iron Man, extra hands and stuff. You know, this is decent for a deluxe set, or I think that it can be categorized as such. Like I said, we'll talk about this more on the podcast. And then we got Odin for the first time in the MCU wave. This looks interesting. I didn't jump right on these as far as pre-orders, but I will get them. I definitely will get these. So I'm looking forward to see what else they drop in this line. But that was your Marvel Monday update. Links for pre-orders will be in the description below. Thank you for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding, I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week, I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year.